Only 4 weeks ago, this area of the northern Serengeti was suffering severe drought and was described to me as a dust bowl. The productivity of this area is unbelievable. To transform from bare ground to knee-high length grass in a matter of weeks is highly unusual. And not only that, but the grass is all flowering. The species here have taken full advantage of the rains, and reproduction is in full swing. It's a necessary push. In 5 months' time, more than 1 million wildebeest and 200,000 Birchall zebras will move through this area on their never-ending migration, and the grass will be cropped and trampled. Even now, the amount of game here is quite impressive. A few resident zebras remain along with the odd wildebeest. The tiny Thompson's gazelles create a confusing mass of stripes against the open landscape, and every now and again, the dark form of a warthog appears solidly from the grass. But the main herds consist of the antelopes, always watchful and ready to run in their seesaw manner. It hasn't rained here for a few days, but the skies build daily into the threat of further storms. There's no way that the rain here has ended. The drought that was devastating this region is well and truly over.
The forest here in Hoikakeng Wildlife Sanctuary is drying out very, very fast. The rain stopped early, and as a result, the forest is drier than normal. There's actually a risk that some of the rivers here may completely stop flowing. If that happens, the few water areas that I know about will become doubly important, and I will be very keen to stake them out. We've actually seen several owls on this trip, and the first thing we've come across is this Asian barred owlet up in a tree here. This is a day active owl. Quite often it's possible to get close to these owls. They don't seem to be too concerned by human presence. As you can see, it's quite aware that I'm there. Very endearing indeed to see just how plump this animal gets when it fluffs those belly feathers out. It's just looks like a round ball at times. Of course, like other owls, a silent flyer able to move from tree to tree noiselessly. Interesting how one thing leads to another. We really came here to try and get some film of tiger without really thinking about it or particularly looking for it. We've managed to find this lovely little owlet instead.
The shy Thomas leaf monkey just having a quick look at this. Looking at this, there is really not much to say, except perhaps this is surely where the inspiration for Bart Simpson came from. Delightfully ridiculous. This must just be watched to see the nature of this animal, to see the animal soul that so particularly shows itself in the way of being of this little creature. Delightful little interaction with life. She is a completely engaging little individual, this baby orangutan. The way she relates to the world around her, the way she loves her mother, the way she looks at me. All of these personal characteristics so clear, so beautiful to behold. And so she plays and looks and wonders in her little ape head. And when I see this, I see a child and her mother, and I see a loving relationship second to none. And I know too that there are those among us who steal children like these from their mothers, who steal them for pets, for their children, for zoos and circuses, and sometimes just for money. That theft is incomprehensible to me. To take such a baby from its mother. Can you even begin to comprehend the pain caused by such an action? Such a wrong? Our human responsibility runs deep, and our every action has a consequence.